Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Dave from Rolling Hills Farm here. You can see behind me Don's working with the skid steer, taking down some piles of hay, getting our feeding site ready for the winter. And that's pretty much the theme of today is this time of year. It's a beautiful fall day, and soon enough it's going to be a winter day, and we need to get some things ready. So this is kind of messy because we've been feeding the cows for a month or so here, and we've been feeding them last year's bales, and some of these bales were in pretty tough shape, and so you can see the cows, they're not really interested in eating this rotted stuff. So we'll push it over here into a big pile to compost down with the manure pile that got gathered up back in July. And this will all just become nice compost to spread on the fields. We had such a good hay year last year, we had almost 70 bales left over. So that's given us the basis for hay for this season. Those 70 bales, really we started feeding in August because of the drought. The drought really impacted our pasture. And so that, coupled with the 40 bales we got from neighbor Dave, gets us back to where we need to be. Don has a system of flags, colored flags in the bales. You see them sticking up all over, and that denotes the field they came from. So she can keep track of the quality of hay that's being fed to the herd all winter long, knowing which flag and which field it came from. So the other winterizing project out here is to get this portable windbreak moved now from its summer location, and we're going to swing it around so that it blocks the north wind. So we built this to be picked up by the tractor with the bale fork. The bale fork goes up through that bracket right there. There, windbreak in place. So one of our last harvests every year involves not farm equipment, but bees. There's still honey in the hives, and Dawn's headed out to collect it. Well, just like the honey harvest, there's an amazing apple crop this season. 2 trees full of crab apples and 4 trees of cooking and eating apples. Some of these will be harvested to eat, and some of them will be harvested for the horse because she loves her apples, and some will just be left for the deer to eat. We've had a kind of a tradition of planting an apple tree on our anniversary every year, and we really enjoy the apples that come off of these trees. Probably not as much as the deer enjoy the apples that come off of these trees. So this is our first orchard, the section you see right here, including a tree we call the grandpa tree, dedicated to Dawn's dad, planted after he died. And this is our newer orchard. You can tell these are small trees. We've harvested everything off these trees, except for the original Harrelson transplant tree. We plunked him in over here with a backhoe. When we put in this driveway to the pole barn, he was right in where you see the driveway now. So we scooped him up and put him over here, and he yields small apples really that are just for the deer. And you can see there's no apples on the ground. The deer come in every night and scoop them up. Fall is just a beautiful time of the year for a lot of reasons. Temperate weather, but I think the best part is the smells. You know, you can't smell it, you can see it, but you can't smell how nice it is out here. And it's I suppose the leaves and the crisp, clean air, the crunch of walking through an early morning frost. A more relaxing time now that we're done with all the major farm work. Well, what a difference a couple of days can make. It's now in the 20s, and you can see we've got the pole barn pretty filled up. The tractors are in. Batteries had an extra charge put on them, and we like to pull the negative cable and leave that battery charged but unhooked. Same thing on the combine. Tedder's in, skid steer's in. Everything is put to bed for the winter, and it's time to start thinking about getting the other loader on and maybe even getting that snowblower ready to go, because it looks like we've got our first measurable snow coming with the beginning of a deer hunting season this weekend. Thanks for watching. We'll be back maybe with a little snow plowing. Hard to say. Well, I'm getting a little bit of a head start on deer season. Sitting in my insulated blind out along a cow pasture stand of rye. Cow pastures and freshly planted rye make for a good deer hunting opportunity. I hope I'll see one tonight.